Alright, so in Colorado we float our walls in the basement because of soils expanding, bentonite in the soil. There's a lot of different soils that expand. Here we have our treated bottom plate, and this is our just a regular bottom plate because we're not touching concrete. If my finger is the 2x4 and the nail goes through it, and if the concrete heaves, it allows this 2x4 to go up and down on the nail, where the only thing it's going to wreck is the caulk joint to the trim, in theory. I have seen it bow and buckle trim and stuff, but that's still a pretty minor issue. If these studs went all the way to the floor, it could actually push up all of the joists, because these aren't going to flex and move, right? That's your whole house, that's your structure. This could move up and push the upstairs. If the concrete moves by even a half of an inch, you're damaging your upstairs, your master bathroom tile. It could be your kitchen, could be kitchen backsplash that starts cracking. So with this little simple fix, it takes, an extra 2 hours to do it, but saves a lot of money down the road. So each jurisdiction does have a different spacing that you have to follow. Castle Rock I know is the worst, and I want to say they're at like 3.5 to 4 inch spacing, just because their soils are different than here. Right now we're in Centennial, so with that, theirs is 2.5, so we're at 2.25 at our tightest spot, but this floor is so uneven that we're at 2.25 on one side and we're at 3.25 on the other side. You could cut all your studs different length. That's not something I want to do, because when you start doing that, it could mess up the way the top plates are, and bottom plates are going to be looking all crooked and everything, so we just cut them all the same. So that's it.
Kind of bright. We'll move it around. Today we are framing a basement. When you frame a basement, you need to use treated wood lumber, wood on the bottom, because of the concrete has moisture in it and it will rise and fall. So that's why we're going to use treated lumber and do floating walls. We're magical. We float our walls in basements. So first, what Tyler did was snap out our lines, make sure our walls are going to be nice and plumb, which means straight. And then we're going to lay our treated piece down with liquid nails. This lovely stuff right here, liquid nails, nailed it, liquid form. We're going to lay that down real quick. Just lay that down right where your board's going to go, a nice squiggle pattern. You can do smiley faces if you so wish. All the way over. Come back out. Now we're going to put our treated piece, come on in close here. We got a nice chalk line there. We're going to put our board on the other side, line it up with that. As soon as I don't get stuck in the corner here. Lay it there. What we like to use is a nice hammer drill with a, I believe it's a 3/8, 3/16 bit. I lied, 3/16. We're going to line this up with our chalk line and then run a hammer drill in there. And why we do that is so we can fit 2 of these style nails, the galvanized nails, because they won't rust due to the moisture in the cement and the board. I'll cut 2 off. We'll hammer them in. So we'll use the hammer drill. Make sure you're on your line. We'll go right there. Alright. Now we'll cut 2 of these off. And this, along with the liquid nails, helps secure that bottom plate. Hammer them in there. Sometimes they'll bend over. You might need to do another set. And we'll do that all the way across, kind of spreading out every 16 inches, and that's what's going to hold our treated bottom plate. And then you can tune in for when we actually put the stud walls in, and that's when we'll float it magically.
All right, so we're working on the floating wall. As you can see, it still moves. So we just, here I'm plumbed up on the corner on this 2x4, measured back 3.5 inches for this wall. Will be coming here. So this wall will be sitting right there. X this way, wall. So we've lifted it up with our nice little lifter blocks that Corey makes us that we can push up on it. We shoot up, matching this because this is our plumb line from here to the bottom plate. What we do to fasten the bottom tight is we take a drill like so, and we're gonna go every other stud bay. So you're about 32 inches. And one at the end. Then, if Raj can hand me some nails.
Got him.
Oh, Corey's got them. So, we pre-drill it because otherwise you're going to split the wood real bad. Then, you can start it. Since there's no stud right there, I'm going to just put a little pressure on it so we don't bow the bottom plate down. Then we need to come this way, tight to that other existing wall. That's not our wall there.
It's using his handy dandy square
To match this, if you want to get in here. If it was back here, your wall is not going to be plumb with the bottom plate. So we need to pull that forward right there and tight. And there's one. So see here, the wall is not plumb with the bottom plate. So on this one, we need to push it back. And so on and so forth, all the way to the end of the wall. Otherwise your base is going to be sitting crooked. Even that 1/8 inch, quarter, push it nice back.
Oh, missed it.
You're killing me. Hopefully not with coronavirus. So, this one you can see the wall needs to move forward. Pull the wall. So that can't go anywhere, and it can still float up and down in between this plate right here. And that's how you hang a floating wall.